NES shooters. So what that means is regular Nintendo game and with the ray gun, the little quickie ray gun thing. And you might recognize this game. We figured we'd start with this one. He is going to be playing, and I'm going to be talking to him, or talking while he plays. And go ahead and start, buddy. So we're going to be doing Duck Hunt, and I have several games to do. Now the only thing I'm worried about is switching cartridges on stream. Sometimes it takes a couple loads on my old Nintendo, so we're gonna find out if I'm good at switching it or not. And just so you know, he is not standing right up against the TV with the gun. He's like on the couch pointing at the TV. We have an older TV for the Nintendo, so it works better than the flat screens, I think. And it depends on the game. Sometimes it has a better picture, in my opinion, than the flat screens. But anyway, I think we're just gonna do a whole round of this until you can't do it anymore. How's that sound, bud? Till you fail, and then we'll show the other shooting game on this, the other version. You know what I mean? But hang in there. This may take a minute because he's a sharpshooter. Look, he got them all. Anyone that's played this as a kid or whatever, pretty much, yeah, hates the dog. I would say the dog has laughed at them more than once. So I believe we'll probably be a couple rounds here of flawless victories until it gets faster and rougher and harder, however you say it. But and then we've got several other shooters to load up, and like I said, the part that makes me nervous is going to be switching the games in and out of my old Nintendo, because I do not have the mini NES or whatever, and I don't think all these games are found on the mini NES anyway, or even I don't think that even comes with a ray gun. I don't know if you can hook your ray gun up to that mini NES or not. I don't think so. I don't think it has a shooter on that. Another reason to go OG. But yeah, every time we have a Halloween party or people over or his friends, it always seems like the Nintendo, even though we have an Xbox One and all these other things, it seems like the ray gun is a kind of a hit if we get it out. Like people end up playing at least a few rounds of Duck Hunt or something, you know what I mean, just to check it out. So it's kind of neat. I know um, with the VR and stuff, there's more hand, and the Wii has the controls and stuff. Nintendo's always kind of been an interactive one, but I don't know if there's anything for console gaming right now with the ray gun. I know they sell the little like Walking Dead or Safari Hunt things that you just sit in front of your TV and you can use a ray gun with them. But I don't know if consoles really use ray guns anymore like they did back then as much. I know Sega had one. PlayStation, I believe, had one. Of course, Nintendo had one. That's what we're using. So, dude, you haven't missed yet. Round 3. Yeah. Perfect again. I always find the ducks easier than the discs or the shot puts or whatever you call them. I'll let you do a couple rounds of shot puts just so we can see it. But maybe we'll do it on the harder setting to start with on the shot puts because they are harder. Yeah, this is a new Call of Duty, man. In a minute, a loot box is going to drop down from the sky if he shoots the right duck. How's it going, Tie Sticks? The shooting is not being done by me because I would have probably missed several ducks by now. It's my son playing the shooting. I'm doing the commentating or the commentating slash game switching, which it'll get a little more interesting when we switch games because maybe I'll have a game you've never seen before. Maybe you've seen them all. I don't know. But you'll have to bear with me when we switch because oh, that one almost got away. It's getting faster though, isn't it? Okay, so round 4 was where it was like, all right, I feel a little bit of pressure. And I will say, if it's an old thing, it's an old system, it's old cartridges. If we get a freeze, we're going to pull it out and go to the next game. We're not going to fret or worry or moan. We're just going to move on. Oh, you just got off work, right on. Hey, Crafting, how's it going, man? Yeah, we're doing showing off some of the old shooter games for the NES tonight, man. Started with the most well known, I think, probably. And I know I don't have them all, but we have four more after this, four more games to show off. So you can kind of go get a sandwich if you've seen this one or whatever, or check back in on the next game and see if you recognize the next one or whatever if you want. Because he has not missed yet, and he's not right up against the TV. He's sitting on the couch, giving it a fair opportunity to miss. You played this game way too much. I think as a kid, I played it way too much, and I hated the dog. The dog was like the worst, my worst enemy. You know what I mean? I hated it. But I had this idea a while ago, and I haven't put it together. And I talked to my son about it, and he was all about it. He's like, "You got to do it." So he volunteered to do the shooting if I did the game swapping. The game swapping is gonna be the hard part, I think. Trying to make sure they work as we do them. You'll hear me blowing into cartridges and stuff. But yeah, good old fashioned fun right here, guys. I'm pretty sure I broke a gun or maybe two on this game too. So far, the dog is happy with you, but they are getting faster. Look at that score, 117,000. I wonder what the world record for. I'd have to tab over and look it up. I bet there's a world record score for Duck Hunt. I'm sure there is. There's probably something at Wikipedia. Yes, blowing into the cartridges, but they say that's bad for them. You're not really supposed to do it, but yes, it does happen. I'm gonna use that COD joke all the stream just to be a dipshit. All right, man. All right, I like that joke. I can go with it, dude. That one was behind a tree, and you still nailed it. But yeah, we have our living room is funny. Maybe someday I'll show off my house. I don't really, I'm not comfortable with it because I'm not as organized as I should be. Like, we have a flat screen where he has his Xbox One, Xbox 360, and a cable thing, and then we have another TV that's got like 4 or 5 consoles, and then we have a TV that has 4 or 5 other consoles hooked up. So we have 3 TVs in our living room, and actually when I stream or record, I always run all the systems through this one TV that's kind of nice to split the stream into the computer. But it's kind of littered with cartridges and little Star Wars trinkets and stuff all around it right now. And it's kind of messy. I'm not very organized as some guys are that collect or whatever. But anyway, the whole story we're sitting kind of like when you were a kid. We're sitting on the floor up against a couch or on the couch and shooting at the television with the console in front of us on the floor. Old school. Brings back memories. And I say he's doing all the shooting. At round 8, dude. Dang. Maybe we should have started streaming at round 5 or something, man. He is not close to the TV, Jew boys. I promise you. He's on the couch. A good 4 to 5 feet at least, I'd say. Maybe more. Yeah, Chupa, I could see you being the guy that had the gun right up against the screen. Oh man, they're moving fast now, dude. Round 9. I think this is where the skill starts to come in, or the reflexes. He's nailing them though still. I think you get 3 shots and then one gets away, I think. Oh, some of them are taking a couple shots now though. I say round 10. Cause see down there you got to get what 6 out of 10 or whatever that is. Oh god, dude. Oh, first miss on round 9. Yeah, it looks like there's 10 ducks across the bottom. You had to get 6 in this round to pass. He's already passed, so even though he missed one. So there's the first non-perfect round in round 9, and I probably made you nervous. I apologize. I jinxed him, man. Oh, you cheated like hell. Tie sticks. I'm sure everybody did cheat. Like, Oh, they're cruising now. I'm sure after this round, you're like, oh, I'm doing it again, and I'm going to make it. Okay, so no pressure, but we guess. Oh, hey now. All right, you're good. I think you gotta get 3 more at least. Oh yeah, you got it, man. You'll get to it. I think reflexes is a big part of this. Anyone that says video games doesn't help your reflexes or anything or stress, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. We definitely were feeling like shooting some things after the last couple half an hour. We've had some. Oh look, I only missed one, dude, and those things were cruising. Ain't bad. All right, 11's got to be quicker probably, or going to be quicker. Oh, seems like the first one's always the hardest because you guys get your timing down. Oh, there you go. So 1,000 points for each duck. Well, that was after the third. I guess it's every time. I didn't know if the first bullet gave you more points or what. Oh, there's 3,000. Nice. Probably because it didn't hit the sides once. No, probably because it didn't bounce off the sides. Oh. I think you'll make it the next round. You just gotta get 3 more. 2 more. 2 out of 4. 50%, and you can do it. Oh, Deadeye. Right there, dude. 1 more, I think? Okay, I think you'll pass, even if you miss this one, but I think you'll get it. But you did miss 2 this round. 3 this round, so it's getting harder. And of course he laughs at you because, you know, he's an asshole. I think gaming requires tons of reflexes, but improving them, not much for me. I'm not great at reflexes, to be honest with you, man. EverQuest, I think there are lots of things that you need reflex. Oh my god, dude, that you need reflexes for, and other things are pretty laid back. And I had to reset all my capture, my audio, my video capture device. I had to, so if the levels are off, if the game sounds too low, if my voice sounds too high or too strong, let me know. You're not gonna hurt my feelings. I had to reset everything because I haven't done any retro games in such a long time. Oh wow, dude, barely. Oh no, you're doing it good. Okay, I thought you missed those 2. All right, you're cool. He's like actually he's actually looking down the sights of the gun and using the sights. I mean, no, I'm just giving them some play-by-play because I was impressed you were doing it. Okay, there's round 13, dude. I'm honestly, you got farther than what I thought you would. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. He may beat this game. You never know. We may be in for a really long night. I have no idea. I don't think so. I don't know if there is an end to Duck Hunt. Anybody in the stream ever beat Duck Hunt? I can't say I've ever beat Duck Hunt, even cheating, to be honest. Oh, nice shot. Because I don't know if there is an end. So you know about my sucking addiction to World Tanks? Yes. Well, World of Warships came out. Oh. Oh, so is it battleships kind of like or whatever? Like can you do submarines and freighters and battleships and all that? Is it a little bit of everything? Okay, round 14. And it's you always miss the first one, dude, because it's a different timing is what it is, I think, man. Oh my god, that thing's cruising though, for real. Yeah, I bet there's different countries for the battleships and all that. Oh. That one, I think the more it bounces off the walls, the harder it gets. You're almost better to get it the first sprout or the first jump. If that dog was any better, it would just catch it before it got in the air, wouldn't it? Alright, I think you're close. You gotta get at least 1 more, maybe 2. Oh, you have to get 8 now. Okay. I think you need one more. Uh, yeah, look, you need 8 out of 10. You barely, yeah, okay. So you had to get 8 out of 10 on that round. I didn't even notice that. Okay, so 9 out of 10. And they're faster. The end is near, folks. I'm rooting you on, dude. I want to see you beat the game. He may go to bed with carpal tunnel syndrome, too. Oh, third bounce, third bullet. I'm impressed. Oh. Last duck. He got it. He got it. So, what really got me in the mood for retro gaming today, I watched a guy do some Legend of Zelda, the original speed runs today on Twitch, which was amazing. I'll probably be busting out Legend of Zelda. Not to speed run it, but to play it at some point this week. Oh. But his speed run, he could only 30 minutes, I think, 30 and a half minutes or something. He could beat the game, or less than that, maybe. It was something ridiculous like that. He could beat The Legend of Zelda in like 30 minutes. And he'd get like 20 minutes in and miss something. Be like, okay, I'm gonna reset it and start over. And he did it like he was on the last dungeon and reset it in the middle of it. And he's like, well, I didn't get there in time. This certain part, and he'd start all over. I'm like, damn, man, that's rough. Oh, there it is. GG. I'll tell you what. Round 16. And there he is laughing at you. A scene I've seen too many times. All right, go to clay shooting just so we can show that you don't have to play 15 rounds, but let's just show the clay shooting. You can do a round or two just so we can show off what it is. I always thought this was kind of different. I don't think anyone really did clay shooting all the time as much as the ducks, but it was fun. It was more challenging. It always seemed like I'd do the ducks and my older brother would be like, oh, ducks are stupid. You gotta try this. And I could never do this. I did a speedrun instead of back in college and got all of the items, but it took me like 3 hours. 3 hours, I think that's still kind of a speedrun, to be honest, if you're going to get all the items. There's also guys that do runs where they beat the game without a sword, which I think is amazing. I don't know, or something like that. They don't get a certain part or whatever. I think it was a guy beat it without a sword. Although I thought you needed a sword at the end for Gandalf. Maybe now you can use bombs. I don't know. But guys do that, so. Gandalf, yes. Gandorf, excuse me. I got the wizard from Lord of the Rings. You know, that guy that you kill at the end of Zelda? You know, well, the thing is, as you're traveling around as Zelda in the game. Oh, wait. No, that's Link. Okay, now I'm just trolling you. Alright, this round, you want to show a different game? Alright. Okay, so bear with me. I don't know how this is going to be changing games in the middle of the stream. It may get pink, but I am going to mute it just for a second. We will see if we get a game loaded really quickly. Okay, hold on.